Every trader dreams of hitting the jackpot, but the reality of trading often carries painful lessons. This is the story of Richard, a seasoned Forex trader with a decade of experience. Known for his sharp instincts and disciplined strategies, Richard was the embodiment of success. However, a single error cost him $500,000 in just one day, unraveling his hard-earned reputation and leaving him with invaluable lessons about the perils of overconfidence. Richard started his trading journey as a curious university student fascinated by the complexities of financial markets. Over the years, he mastered strategies like trend following, risk management, and smart money concepts. By his mid-30s, Richard was managing a six-figure portfolio and living a lifestyle many aspiring traders envied. He was meticulous, disciplined, and emotionally controlled, qualities that earned him consistent profits. Success in trading, he often said, isn't about luck. It's about patience and sticking to your plan. Little did he know, his greatest downfall would come from the one thing he prided himself on: his discipline. The day of Richard's infamous $500,000 loss started like any other. He had identified a seemingly golden opportunity in the GBP-USD pair. The market was moving toward a key liquidity zone, and the signs of institutional involvement were clear. For Richard, this trade felt like a slam dunk. He had done his analysis. Smart money traps. Retail traders were being lured into a false breakout. Liquidity pools. Stop-loss clusters below a recent support level promised a massive move once triggered. Confirmation. His favorite indicators aligned perfectly with his hypothesis. Confident in his setup, Richard decided to go all in, a rare move for someone known for his strict risk management rules. As the market danced near the liquidity zone, Richard's emotions began to take over. Instead of risking 2% of his capital as he usually did, he placed an oversized position worth nearly 20% of his portfolio. Why? Richard believed he had an edge. This is it, he thought. If I don't capitalize on this, I'm leaving money on the table. But as the trade progressed, the market didn't behave as expected. Instead of reversing after triggering stop-loss orders, the GBP-USD pair continued to plummet. Panic set in. Richard's first instinct was to double down, reasoning that the market would eventually correct itself. But the more he added to his losing position, the deeper his losses grew. Within hours, he had wiped out half of his trading account, $500,000 gone in a flash. When the market finally stabilized, Richard was left staring at his screen in disbelief. The loss wasn't just financial, it was deeply personal. How could someone so experienced make such a basic mistake? In the weeks that followed, Richard reviewed his trade meticulously. Here's what he realized. 1. Overconfidence is dangerous. Years of success had made him complacent, leading him to take unnecessary risks. 2. Emotional trading. By ignoring his risk management rules, Richard let his emotions dictate his decisions. 3. Lack of a stop loss. The absence of a predefined exit point allowed his losses to spiral out of control. Richard's $500,000 mistake became a turning point, not just for him, but for the trading community that followed his journey. Here are the lessons he now shares with aspiring traders. 1. Always stick to your plan. Even the best trade setups can fail. Risk management isn't optional. It's your safety net. Richard now emphasizes the importance of setting strict stop-loss levels and position sizes, no matter how promising a trade looks. 2. Control your emotions. Fear and greed are a trader's worst enemies. Richard admits that his decision to double down was driven by panic and the desire to recover his losses quickly. He now practices mindfulness and avoids trading when emotionally compromised. 3. Never stop learning. Trading is an ever-evolving game. Richard's overconfidence stemmed from assuming he had mastered the market. Today, he spends more time refining his strategies and learning from new market conditions. Despite the setback, Richard didn't quit trading. Instead, he rebuilt his account slowly and steadily, this time adhering strictly to his rules. Within 2 years, he had not only recovered his losses, but also doubled his portfolio, proving that resilience is key to long-term success. Today, Richard shares his story with the world, hoping to prevent others from making the same mistakes. His message is clear. Losses are inevitable, but how you respond to them defines your success as a trader. Richard's $500,000 mistake is a sobering reminder that no trader, no matter how experienced, is immune to the dangers of overconfidence and emotional decision-making. His story teaches us that discipline, humility, and continuous learning are the pillars of successful trading. So, the next time you find yourself tempted to break your rules, remember Richard's story. In the world of trading, even a single mistake can cost you dearly, but it can also pave the way for growth and redemption.